we are live. Hello, everyone. Are we on time? Yeah, we're on time. 10 o'clock. Thank you for joining from all over the world. What a cool community. Thank you. If it's your first time here, welcome. We take about an hour and a bit to talk about the accordion and music and yeah, just good things. If you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you for joining again Sunday mornings or Sunday evenings. Thank you. There's a new hello, Anne and Leslie. Yeah, I played a Titano Tiger this year in 2021. Last 2 years. I got it from Martin, and it had that, you're calling it a quint tuning. Quint, I guess, like 5. Quint? Maybe. But it had a button where if I played the C, it played the C and the G together. So it's that rock and roll thing. Rock and roll, you would play 1-5 chords a lot. And so it was automatic on an accordion. I found it confusing, and I think at the end of the live stream, I finally figured out an application for it. It was difficult to wrap my head around how to play it, but I think it was fun in the end. So cool. Doug is always, a few of you, Doug and Rudy, you're all opening up your accordions and engineering in there. Cool. I have a new audio setup in that I removed my loop pedal. I was trying to remember a few weeks ago, the audio was clipping. When it got to a certain height, when it got to a certain decibel, it started to peak. And no matter what I tried to do, I'm not a good audio person, but I removed the loop pedal and I'm going straight into my mixer, just microphones into my mixer into the computer via USB. I'm bypassing my camera. The camera is just doing video. Before I was doing video and audio. And I find the audio a little bit clearer. The bad thing is that we don't have a loop pedal. Part of the issue was that this is a loop pedal for guitar, and so it expects a 1/4-inch guitar signal in. I've since learned that there are vocal processors that expect and accept XLR inputs from a microphone signal, and I think that might be better than a guitar pedal. I'm not there yet. I haven't sold this one and I haven't bought a new one, but for now, I'm doing software looping, so we might get to that later today. Good. Hello, Richard. Hello, Levi. Good to see you. Hello, Christian and Chris. Hello, Viv and Corey. Good to see you. Corey, your t-shirt looks awesome on you. Not your t-shirt, your baseball raglan. Hello, Cindy and Coral. Good to see you. Hello, Joe. And hello, John. Yeah, wet North Wales. It's wet over here as well. Hello, Nikolai. Good. Let's start with a song. Let's start with a theme song from Transparent. It's a beautiful song. So I'm going to lower my mic to the accordion. Do an F major. Hello, Hank. Oh, yeah. I'll try not to do too much feedback with this mic when I touch it. That was the theme song from the TV show Transparent by a piano player. His name is Dustin O'Halloran. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Dustin O'Halloran. It's a beautiful theme song. It's played on piano from the TV show Transparent. Yeah, beautiful. It's a hard song to start. My fingers don't work very well first thing. Richard had a question if I stretch, and I said, no, I never stretch. It would probably be a good idea to stretch the fingers before attempting a song. Welcome, NC Pool. Hello, Nora. Hello, Lynn. Hello, William and Nate. Good to see you. Thank you. F is the best key for 12 bass accordions, according to Rudy, who has lots of 12 bass accordions, I think. Yeah, that music is so Sunday-ish. Oh, we should do a Sunday smile. Thank you. Hello, Connie B. It was good to get your email. Let's do a Sunday smile by Beirut. An F major? Not an F major. It starts on a C to F to B flat to G to D minor. Nice jump from the B flat to the D minor. So C, F, B flat, D minor. Yeah, you could see that. This is a little bit dark, but not too much I could do about it right now. Good. I hope the sound is okay. Thank you, Jorge. So, I kind of want to do a loop with this, but I don't. I kind of want to do a loop with this, but I'm also extremely uncertain about software loop. Let's play the song as is, and maybe later I'll have the confidence to do a loop. What part of the accordion are the straps attached to? There are two. Great question. Accordions have a thing. This is a metal piece that's drilled into the body of the accordion. And so the straps are attached to it. I think it's a standard thing. I don't have another accordion on me, but there's usually a device that's hooked into the accordion that the straps loop to. And at the bottom, it's a very similar device. Great question. Yeah, similar kind of metal. I don't see where it's drilled in. Probably if I opened it up, there's something there. Usually, the straps break before the metal part does. On all of my accordions, no matter what, this is a rule of owning and playing accordion. During a show, your accordion straps will rip. Yeah. My accordion straps have ripped. Usually during shows, a few times during house parties where I've had to run out to the garage and put a screw in there. Yeah, get a zip tie. Those of you who've played shows know that. Be responsible with your straps. Good. Let's do it. Let's do a Sunday smile. thought the song would be. I thought the song would be a little bit bigger. That's okay, Ronan. You've been curious for a while now about the circular thing in the background. That is a Dyson fan. In the summer. Oh, there's a whole lesson. It's just a fan. It's a bladeless fan that I got when I was 22, and I could spend hundreds of dollars on a fan that moves air. And then we learned something this year. So we learned something this year. There's a guy that did a little YouTube experiment with the flow of air when it's hot. I'll give the summary. When it's hot, open a window to blow hot air out of the room. That's gonna move more. That's gonna make the room cooler than trying to suck cold air in. So if my window's open and there's cold air outside and warm air inside, the idea of the fan is to blow the air out. The fan is blowing air out of the window. I know this is not accordion related. Instead of the fan's back sucking in cold air and blowing it into the room. The fan is less effective that way. It doesn't have to be a fancy fan. Any fan will do. Yeah, that's the idea. Anyways, this guy, he has a really cool YouTube channel where he does little engineering projects and really he tries to do it scientifically and reproduces results. So yeah, that's called a Dyson fan. I'm gonna take off my long sleeve. This is the brown Accordion Love t-shirt. Good, let's keep playing. Ronan, that's true and lucky fan of you. Yeah, sorry Lily, this has nothing to do. That is a fan, that is right. What did I play? There's a beautiful Fleet Foxes song that I performed last week called White Winter Hymnal? There are words that I've never said but that I've read. Let's play it. It's in E major to F sharp minor to A to B to E. So it's a 1 to a minor 2 to a 4 to a 5 to a 1. And it has a beautiful da 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 da. It has a really cool left hand bass. Hello, Janice. I'm not so familiar with the ending. That's for the challenge, but I did it there. The chromatic ending. My old band, the Boxcar Boys, our clarinet player was so well versed in that that it would be a common ending for us to practice. I never figured it out until very recently, where I'm like, oh, that's how we do the ending. I haven't incorporated it into my repertoire very well. Hello, Derek. Hello, Derek. Doing well. And no, Doug, I haven't recorded a lesson on White Winter Hymnal, just because I haven't sent it off to be transcribed. Let me do that next week. White Winter. Sorry, I have 2 pieces of paper. White Winter Hymnal, and I want to do Careless Whisper next week. Good. And then transitioning from song to song, I think, is more of a lesson rather than a challenge. I think it's an entire unit. There's lots to say about it. I need to distill the thoughts down. And Jason Powell, yeah, that's how electronic fans are, right? They blow the air out like your PC laptop. Yeah, they take the hot air and they remove it. Yeah, they do a good job of removing hot air. Yeah. You bought an accordion yesterday. Congratulations, Mohammed Ezra. We did Limonchiki this week, which was really fun. Yeah. I wanted to show you something. On the forum, Patrice had a beautiful... there are lots of beautiful entries for the October challenge. Patrice did a really cool version of Ine Matov. If you remember, we've done Ine Matov Umanaim. How nice and pleasant it is to gather around, right? Patrice did a cool, a more rhythmic version of it that I haven't played in a long time. I used to sing it. I haven't played it, but let me play it for you. It's part of Patrice's October challenge. It was his first forum entry. So it's if we're in D, it's gonna be G minor to D minor, A major, D minor, minor 4 to minor 1, A7, D minor, and then it does a cool, I call it Middle Eastern. Cool. There's a B natural, which we would never do. We're always in a B flat. Let me play it. Hello, Evo. Welcome. Yeah, thank you, Lily. So that's Ine Matov, which we know as lai, 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 lai. Just a more upbeat Middle Eastern version, right? It uses the alternate bass technique. Also known as a tango rhythm. Yeah, beautiful. My coffee and water are switched around. Good. I like the congratulations for Muhammad Ezra's new accordion. I miss my loop pedal, but I was telling Kate this morning, I'm excited about it's kind of a new time, right? Without a physical loop pedal. Let me share my screen. Hello, Joba from Serbia. I love how you play. Thank you. Thank you. Good to have you. Let me share my screen. What am I going to share? I want to share, So I have, let me know, can you hear me? Yeah, you should be able to hear me with my audio interface. So this is called Adobe Audition. There are lots of, it's called a DAW, a Digital Audio Workstation. Lots of them are free. This one is not free, but that's okay. I use it for work. It's a multi-track recorder. So just like my loop pedal, I can record stuff. So I choose which track I want to record on. I want to record on track 1. It's recording the microphones and the keyboard. I don't really need headphones. What does that mean? We could choose, when I press record, you see that it's recording, and it's recording my voice. And if I play that song I just played, 1, 2, 3. So it recorded that. And I don't care. Obviously, there's a metronome function too that counts for me. I don't care about the beginning or the end. And what I could do then is make it shorter or longer. And in the end, doesn't really matter. And play it back. So this acts like a loop pedal, right? I could loop this section. Now the ending we need to clear up, make it a bit tighter. Inem. Good. So we have this loop pedal. Now the cool thing with this is I could loop it and do what I did before with a loop pedal. I'm controlling with a keyboard rather than my foot, but that's okay. The nice thing with this is I can now play and record on another track. So if I'm taking this, I have the headphones on so I could hear myself and it doesn't feed back through the microphone. I hope you're hearing the recording too. So I press record and I'll be able to record over this. Good. I paused. Let's say I didn't like any of this stuff except for part 2, right? No. Yeah, I liked that part. So I can, and again, I'm not this is the I just started using this yesterday when I removed the loop pedal. So I could take this part, make it louder. I could copy and paste bits of music, right? I could say this was really nice too. So when second part starts, I could take that there. Yeah. And then the loops, right? So here I could do a fun flute thing, a recorder thing, right? Once again, the beginning part, I had no idea what I was doing. And we could choose just the ending part and double it up again. And so this is just a multi-track recorder. And the cool thing is, sorry, I'm not looking at the chat, but the really powerful stuff here is, I could delete specific parts. I could arrange a song. So obviously I could duplicate this whole thing. Let's take the loop off, copy everything. Oh, copy all the tracks. Can I multi-select? And again, I don't know. I could copy and paste. The cool thing is this specific recorder, right? I could do all sorts of effects. So I could say, let's add a reverb just for this recorder and see what it sounds like. Right? I could add a much bigger reverb. Sure. Right? Like totally overkill. I could add a cool chorus effect. I could EQ just the recorder. I could say recorder, get more. Sure. And let's hear it, the whole mix together. Yeah, so what? Let me bring back the live stream, the chat. So what? It's a really cool tool. I'm not as well versed. Like any tool, the more you use it, I think you'll get proficiencies in it. I know that the more I use that, I'll get more proficient in it. What I loved about the loop pedal is that it was operated by my foot, and I didn't need to look at the computer, right? And it, Doug, 100%, it's just like GarageBand. What this afforded me, what a physical loop pedal did, was I could look around my room and just tap my foot and record what was on the mics, and then tap my foot and it would play back. So the versatility was less, but the immediacy was right there. And so the creativity tended to flow with the good and the bad. The computer interface affords so much more choice and depth, for me at the slight cost of immediacy. And that's okay. I think that there's room for both. I played with this yesterday for a little bit. It was really, really fun. Welcome, Konka. It was really fun. It's savable, it's repeatable, and all the effects and the little minutia, is that the word? Just the little things, right? I could just add that to the end quite quickly. And it's a lot easier to build complete songs using a DAW workstation. Anyways, that's what I wanted to show you. And I thought maybe later today we could work on a song together using that. We could all record something and put it all together as a group composition. 100%, right? Doug could send me over a recording of his, and I could then play over it. It's digital. It's a digital file. It's very cool. Good. I'm just going back through I'm going back through the chat a little bit. Good. Hanukkah songs of the holiday will be here soon. Some of us will be going to gatherings. Yeah, Kim. We should do Hanukkah songs. I have a big Christmas unit, but I gotta double check that I have some Hanukkah songs. So, John, usually there's a click track in the back. This you always hear. For some reason, I couldn't hear it in my headphones. Let me change my audio. Let me show you what I'm doing. Screen share. There is a way, and it's necessary to... Let me start a new multi-track. This metronome, we set the beat. So if we're all recording a Hanukkah song, I will record a few clicks saying 1, 2, 3, 4, so we all know when to come in. And this, you'll be able to hear it. Don't know if that's coming through the microphone. So the metronome keeps my rhythm for me. My metronome keeps the rhythm, and it's a lot easier to... Now, I recorded the metronome. It doesn't record the metronome. It's just a software. Right? There's no metronome in the recording. So now if you were to come along with your recorder, we're in G major. It's a lot easier to stay in tune. Obviously, you need to know the notes a little bit better. Good. John, great question. Yes, there's usually a metronome in the background or some sort of time-keeping device. If you don't want to play with a metronome, which is 100% the thing to do sometimes, I found that song a little bit lagging. Just count it in, right? So 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, good. What can I do to make this exercise more attractive to do? Yeah, Jan has a fantastic question. By now I know that learning right-hand chords is key for becoming a good accordion player. What can I do to make this exercise more attractive to do? Part of me wants to say, hey, it's an exercise. It's not fun. Under Beyond the Basics, this is Accordion Love. Under Advanced Right Hand Technique, I have advanced chord voicings in practice. And one says how to practice for advanced accordion players. That's a nice thing. Chord voicings, accordion lesson, fine. There, I've been learning the song for 20 years. So what I like to do is what we did last week, which is choose a song like Canon in D or La Noyer. Whatever song you're learning. Who was it? Nikolai, I think, asked about Godfather. And start seeing the chords in your right hand for the song. So if it's, let me show my fingers. If it's the Godfather theme song, right? Start noticing the chords. You can pull up my sheet music and say, oh, it's an A major to a D minor, right? Or D major to G minor. Can you, with your G minor, then complete the chord in your right hand? So it's a D major to a G minor. And that's practice. I don't think it's fun necessarily. Hello, Mariana. But introduce it in your playing just for that little bit. There. Or maybe introduce the full D7. Keep that G minor to D minor. So in your G minor triads and arpeggios, it's supposed to be a D major. Switch between those two chords in practice. The video I made, which was, I think it was Adam Hart Mother or Canon, there are certain songs that are just beautiful to practice that in, like Canon and D. D major, A major, B minor, F sharp minor, right? Just those three chords, D, A, B minor. There's a whole song there. Introduce more fingers into it from the chord. And what I'm starting to hear are the songs that people wrote with those chord connections. Again, just like last week. Oh, Canada. Zork last week said, I heard you coming round. There's so many songs. Sorry, to go back to your point, Jan, learning right-hand chords is the key for becoming not only a good accordion player, a good musical person. The more your hand can land on chords, the fuller your sound becomes. A game that I like to play is to find different chord voicings. So again, Godfather theme song, D major to G minor to D major or D minor. Find three ways. So if me and you were to play this game, I'd say D major and find another chord voicing. There. D major, G minor. Back to you, I would say find two different chord voicings. So from this D major, let me come up here so you can see. Find a different G minor. There. I chose this one. You can go down. And now from here, go back to a D major, but a different D major. I guess when comparing it to learning another language, again, I relate it to numbers, but whatever it is that you're trying to become familiar with, if I'm to play a game, like I give you a number 12, and I say, let's find ways of getting to 12 using 6 and 2. Good. So you know multiplication, and you're like 6 times 2. Good. Someone else, now let's find a different way. 6 plus 6. Good, if we can repeat the numbers. 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Good. So we're finding different ways of getting there. And to me, that's a fun way of practicing. No matter what, it's a new physical skill and a new mental skill. So it's exciting. Part of the excitement, my kid says that he's bored sometimes. What was it? Oh, he says, that's boring. Oh, what's my reward for doing something? And me being the dad, I'm like, the skill that you learn is the reward. And eventually it gets there. Part of it is just trudging through a little bit, like a G minor to D major. A G minor to D major to G minor to D major to G minor to D major. Right, going up. That's exciting for me. It's a fun mental floss. Break it up. G minor to D major. Let's choose a different approach. Oh, it's a C minor. But again, through that experimentation and playing, that excites me. When I learned my right hand, what I loved to do was play on the keyboard with the different sounds, which meant my G minor, right, left hand and right hand, sorry for turning my back to you, it was I like that. And then I loved switching sounds. I loved doing the same thing with whatever it is that you play. For me, there's a magic and a beauty in the sound. So if you could practice with your accordion in that way, great. Anyways, yeah, and I don't know what it is that's going to excite you about those exercises, but advanced chord voicings in practice, to me, are really fun. And even if you just know 2 chords, even if it's a C major to G major, how many ways can you make that exciting? And remember that you have a left hand too, right? Goodbye, Wendy. Thank you. And thank you, GC. Yeah. Good. Let's play some music. Lots of explanations. A bit esoteric. I don't know Champs-Élysées very well, but let me play some Godfather theme songs. Lily, yes. Thank you, Jaime. play that version of The Godfather. Like the Godfather theme. I always play the "Come Live Your Life with Me." But that's a nice song. I don't know Aux Champs-Élysées very well. I feel self-conscious playing it. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, Aux Champs-Élysées. I think I have a tutorial for that on my channel, and I'll share my story. I usually hear songs a few times, and it's not always the recorded version. So I heard Aux Champs-Élysées years and years ago, and then I made a tutorial for it. I made a tutorial for this version, right? And then someone made a comment, rightfully so, sometimes rightfully so, saying, hey, that's incorrect. And then I listened to the song a bit more, and I'm like, it's correct, but not perfect. And that's happened a few times with songs, again, because sometimes I hear a song a few times, and I'll do a lesson for it. And in general, I give lessons I more so now I give very precise lessons. I really listen to the song, I make sure I know it, and I record it. But sometimes I give you the tools with which to work. So saying, here's the walk down for Champs-Élysées, here's kind of the that's kind of the little riff, and work with it. Anyway, so this person said, hey, that's not correct, and I listened to the song, and I realized I don't play the song exactly right, so I don't play it. The same thing happened with Howl's Moving Castle, and I had to unlearn my old version that I knew and relearn a more correct version, which I now play. So that's why I'm uncomfortable with playing Aux Champs-Élysées, because the one person made a comment, and it's sometimes like that. And Lily Rowland makes beautiful digital accordions. That I played one of them. I played their first digital model. It's very nice. Komka, I don't know if I have a favorite accordion song. I used to like, and I guess, Rudy, I'm going to sell this specific loop pedal, but I've started researching other vocal processors. Boss makes one that seems to be like a standard, the Boss VE20 or the VE500, and it's foot activated. It has a looper. It has reverb. Yeah, all that I could ask for. I'd like to get more into your stuff, Rudy. You kind of inspired me to want to play with reverb a little bit more. It'd be cool to have different effects on the right and left microphones too. The Champs-Élysées preferred to the one I used to listen to when I was little. Amazing, Anne. Thank you. Let's play Komka. I don't have a favorite song, but I'm reminded of When the party's over, because it's a beautiful love song. Let's play it. It was fine. That's When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish. The tutorial and the performance on the site are much better. Can we do Shalom Aleichem? Sure. I know a few. Yeah, let's play Shalom Aleichem. It's a nice one. I'll email you, Rudy. It's the Boomerang 3-phrase looper. It's the world's most expensive loop pedal. I'll do a little mix of Jewish music. Shalom Aleichem is a beautiful song that's typically sung Friday evenings as the Sabbath enters, and it's a greeting to the angels. There are 4 verses. They're all similar, but the greeting is different. It's like, hello to you, nice angels. Come, nice angels, bless us, angels, and then leave, angels. It's a nice song. Let's do it. We'll do it in G minor. Maybe we'll do the song as a loop. Let's play it. Let's do it as a loop. We'll use the looping program. How often do you have to play a song before you know it by heart? How do you keep from forgetting songs? Oh, it's another question, Izzy. Let me do this and then I'll come back to the question. Remind me again. I tend not to forget songs if I hear them lots. Okay, let's do it. Let's delete this. We'll do Shalom Aleichem. 1, 2, let's record. 1, 2, 1, in G minor. Let's start again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. The bad part about recording is it breaks up the song. I was just getting into it. Let me go through my headphones. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, let me share my other screen. You can see how many people are in the live stream. That's fine. I just recorded track 1, and I'm trying to see where it ends, but I also need to put things through my headphones. The speaker output should be my headphones. Let's see what that loops like. Oh. It's a loop. Oh. How do I zoom in? Sorry, people who are versed at this, it's beautiful to watch them work. That's fine. Let's play it. I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm not comfortable enough to show off my looping skills. Let's play. This is Shalom Aleichem in G minor. 1, 2, 1, 2. Thank Yeah. I don't know Mr. Mojangles very well. I've heard it lots. Beautiful Nina Simone acoustic piano version. I don't know how to sing it well. Thank you, Cinna. Someone asked the question before, Izzy, how often do you have to play a song? So Anna has the right answer. How do you keep from forgetting songs? Sorry, so I'll answer for myself. Anna said a very nice thing, which is keep playing them or keep figuring them out as you go. I learn by ear, and so I don't refer to sheet music often, and so I can't help but remembering a song. There's some songs that I don't remember because I don't play them often enough. And so I have to stumble my way through them. in general, I have to listen to a song multiple times before learning it, because I don't go off sheet music. So if you go to Accordion Love, a very nice website. Let me share my screen. Um, on Accordion Love, there's a blog post about how to play and memorize your first accordion song by ear. This applies to any song. But the steps, what is this? Be more like Brando instead of a news anchor. I get it. A few things here, right? Listen to the song on repeat until you know it. And knowing means being able to hum it, to sing it. Any song that I'm asked to play, I know. I may not know the lyrics, but I know all the parts of the song. I know the verse and the chorus. I could hum it. You might need reminders. I might need to listen to it a bit before, but like when the party's over, da 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 da. I know it before I started learning it, and so learning it was just like, oh, I applied the chords over the melody that I already knew. I didn't pick up a piece of paper and start reading the melody of a song that I didn't know. That's a sure way to not remember the song. Yeah. It's like, do I know how to make a pizza? Kinda, sorta. I know the things needed, but I kind of know the end result. And if I was making pizza a few times a week, I would know how to make a pizza. I know how to make an omelet. I know what it looks like. I could improvise over it with veggies and cheese and stuff. But I kind of know the end result. It's similar with songs. The more I play every single day, keyboard and piano. Yeah. Lily, I don't know how many songs I know. Let's play Careless Whisper too. G minor. I still have a bit of ways to go with that. Yeah. Not sure how to do it. I kind of like that, like leaving a lot of space. I also like the legato. But I know Anna has a similar issue, which is which rhythm do you choose, right, for a song? Different rhythms have different feels. No, right? Yeah, we'll figure something out. Yeah, I don't think it's easier to learn a song meant for accordion. It's easy to learn a song that you know. My recommendation always, 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 when you join with Accordion Love, I send you an email saying, hey, which songs do you want to learn? A song that you know 100% of the time, depending on the song, 99% of the time, then will be easier to learn than a song that you don't know. Like if you know Unchained Melody by Elvis Presley, which is by no means an accordion song, it's gonna be easier for you to approach it. But again, what does it mean to know a song? You don't need to know the lyrics, but you need to know that it goes, oh my love, my darling, my do 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 do, I've hungered for your touch a long lonely time. And da 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 da. Right, if you could sing it like that, it's gonna be easier for you to learn that song. And there are 5 chords in that, right? So la la da la da 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 da. So I find that those songs that I know are easier for me to pick up. Pull up the sheet music, find the chords. Obviously, it requires practice. But I see a discussion about, like, should you start not from the beginning of the song, but from where you need to learn more. That's a good piece too. But we learn piece by piece, right? My suggestion is to learn left hand. So can you switch between a C and an A minor and an F? It's a huge jump. That means you need to progressively build up that thing. And once you're done with that part, right? Maybe the... And then there's the da 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 da. What chord is that? I don't know how to play it, so practice would then be... Oh, it's an E flat. I've never played an E flat. My fingers need to be accustomed for that change between the F, and the E flat. So my 15 minutes of practice for next week is what I'm doing now. Chord voicings of F and E flat, right? How to build an E flat. Try it. Back and forth. So when I come and play that song, ah, beautiful. I know that chord change. Yeah, lots of discussion, and people learn things differently. I know that Kate learns things differently than me, and Sal learns things differently than me, and you'll learn things differently than me. And you have to love the melody very much to inspire you to practice over and over. Yes, Richard, you sent me that video a month ago with a train station, and that melody is just like, oh, how can you not love it, right? It's just, it sinks in your head. It grips you, and it tugs at your heart and emotions. Those things are, how can you not want to play them, right? Yeah, and play songs that you enjoy. Part of my difficulty in learning to read sheet music was, maybe I was just lazy. I don't know. This is more like psychotherapy. But I didn't enjoy, until I played songs that I enjoyed, I found that I didn't practice. I practiced with sounds and finger movements on my digital keyboard, but classical piano was not appealing to me unless I knew the song, right? If it was... or if it's a song that I knew that was classical, great. But all of the etudes are very good practice. It's like learning the multiplication table. Until you know the application of the multiplication table, what's the point? But once you start playing with numbers, if that appeals to you, wonderful. Good. Yeah, type of gorgeous music that hits you in the heart. When I'm 68. Let's play a few more songs, and then I think I have to go. C minor. butterfly flew into my nose during my performance, and I hope it's dead. Yeah, Komka, let me improvise something. That was O Hanukkah, Hanukkah song. Sorry. Thank you, Lynn. thank you, William. Well said. We started in the light and now it's completely dark, but I feel enlightened. Deep, deep stuff. Yeah, I guess it is evening and it's getting lighter. It's getting darker earlier. We're approaching winter. Thank you everyone for coming. What's fun to do is to play left hand on accordion, the right hand on the piano. Totally, Rudy. One of my favorite things to do. Let's see. Left hand on accordion. What sound is this? Thank you, Anne. What's that song? An A minor. Disconnected my headphones. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Anytime you can combine instruments, I think is super cool. What's that song? Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Nora. Yeah, beautiful songs. Richard, I don't. Thank you, everyone. But I get so much out of this too. Sharing with you, I feel like I know all of you, and I know I hope we'll meet one day too. This is always enlightening. It's always so good. I always feel enriched after this session. So thank you for letting me do this too, and thank you for joining. Richard, bellow control timing and opening and closing, I don't have a set exercise for it. Under Accordion Love, under the lessons, it's just, I think I have something called bellow control or volume control. Is it called accordion bellow control? And another one about dynamics. So this one's fine. I think playing dynamics is a good one. Playing dynamics and volume control. In it, I talk a bit more. This is about getting to know your accordion before you begin playing. This is more advanced, right? How do I balance the volume on both? Oh, remember when I had the Zupan? That was beautiful. Adding rests. It's a bigger topic. I don't count. I sometimes run out of air. Whether you're going inside or outside, the accordion comes from all the way here to all the way out there, I'm not counting 4 and 4. I find that the natural rhythm in which we speak, sometimes if I'm excited, I'll sound like this and I'll run out of breath, and then I'll let it down. It's part of storytelling. So I enjoy stretching all the way up here. And creating silence and tension and releasing it. So it's part of storytelling, bellow control. When you're starting out, pay attention and don't pay attention to it. I have to see you play. I have no concern for you, Richard, from what I've seen of your playing. If you're constantly running out of air and you're playing a stuttering, add more silence, add more space in your playing. That typically is one of the things that I recommend to start opening up playing, right? The staccato, the so that there's space, right? Versus there doesn't have to be so much pumping. It kind of comes more naturally. Yeah, but again, I have no concerns for you, Richard. I have that section that shows a few examples about creating space and breath and volume control and how much to play. Kvark, that was in the Hall of the Mountain King. My favorite part. Yeah, but just that part. After creating so much tension, right? Finally, to release it. Beautiful. There's the tutorial for that on Accordion Love. Borrow it. I'm the same person. I am Ronin. My channel's name is Moshe Zuchter. The website I teach on is called Accordion Love. Yeah, that's what the music's called. And this one is called Popcorn. A lot more fun to do on any instrument. On a keyboard is kind of fun. The music before that, yeah, Popcorn. Popcorn, it's an 80s, maybe even earlier. It's like an electronic beat. There's a cool kind of rhythm. Good. I'm here every week. Sign up for my website. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and you'll be notified. There's a free email newsletter on Accordion Love in which I let you know about these. Doing a horrible job of advertising. Letting you know about these live streams. And obviously I teach on accordionlove.com. There's a free 3-day trial. You can sign up and we can learn together. I'm happy to help you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Max Headroom. Great username. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jason Powell. Accordion emoji. Wonderful. Thank you. I hope you're well. Stay safe. Bye-bye.